Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the LEN press conference, where we speak mostly about swimming and diving. We've had a press conference earlier this week about the general opening press conference about general facts and figures. Today, next to the President Paolo Barelli and to the Executive Director Paolo Frischnest, we have the honor to have Katinka, ladies first, and Patrick Hausding. Thank you for taking a few minutes to come to visit us, and we'll leave the word to Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Okay. I think that we met already each other during the competition in the last days, but this is occasion also to remember some details, some important details, some numbers, some statistics for the second part of our European Championship. As well, you know, we started with open water. Everybody, you know exactly what's happening now. We're going to have tomorrow the 25 keys. And synchronized swimming started this morning with the first medals, and they go until tomorrow. And diving, of course, is ready to start together with swimming. Just an occasion, before maybe some of your questions, to remember that 44 nations are present here in Berlin. I want to underline as well, you know, that 51 are the members of LEN, of the continental, our LEN continental organization. This is the same number of the 22 European Championship, but we have some numbers that let understand how this championship is bigger. From the 27 individual medalists at the World Championship in Barcelona 2013, 27 were from Europe. Here are present 21. And I mean, I am in a good company here at the table. 6 of our 9 individual World Championships will also compete here in Berlin. So we are very proud regarding that. Gianni Cagnel, Daniel Gurta, Ruta Meliute, Jeanette Ottensen, Sarah Sidstrom, and Katinka also. Are not present for different reasons. Ranomi, Colombo Giorgio, Efinova, and Camille Lacorte. 6 plus 3 is 9. So we are. This is a calculation. Some other important numbers in diving: 20 nations and almost 100 divers, 96 divers are present. 12 European divers won world medals, and 11 are in Berlin, including the German Sascha Klein and Patrick Hausding. Just to remember some details, also in synchro, 20 nations, 170 athletes. Open water, 21 nations, 100 swimmers. 17 swimmers also participate in open water. So 17, they're going to compete in swimming here in the velodrome, competed in open water. 64 titles are on offer, 42 in swimming, 11 in diving, 4 in synchronized swimming, 7 in open water. Regarding some numbers related media, the total number of accreditation, including staff members of right holders, are 985, more or less is 180 more than the edition 2010 in Budapest, and we are very glad regarding that. Right holders, more than 40 had acquired TV right from 314 representatives. The host broadcasters are 225, written press 266, photographers 75, and Federation press officer 16. So, I mean, this can give to us the opportunity to understand how big is this event. Of course, most of you are focused regarding swimming, and we are very glad that everything is going in a good way also for the preparation for the swimming events. Of course, we are inside of a velodrome. This it means that since some days ago, some weeks ago, here other activities was going on, and so I want to congratulate, to thanks the work done from the organizing committee just to prepare, and particularly in the last days, in the last hours, and we had to work, they had to work till to the end, till to the beginning of the swimming competition. For the reason I think that everybody who entered already in the velodrome and look at a little bit what is going on, I think that don't resist to, I mean, show this pre-enthusiasm. Of course, we had to wait at the beginning of the competition, of course, and we are here to make much more comfortable as possible this adventure for the athletes. I think that this Berlin champion is going to be an important, serious step for LEN. And so, I mean, good luck to everybody. Good luck, of course, first of all, to the athletes. And, of course, thanks for the work done till now and what they're going to do for the next days, all the media and press members of the national and international media. I think that we're going to have a particular show for the last period that we had till to the end. We are just at the beginning of the crossing of the river, and I think that we can, in the end, just have a resume of what's happened, and I think that we that time to understand where and what we have done till now. So thank you very much. Of course, I'm here to answer to your question if you have, and I return the floor to our friend George Gill. Thank you very much.
Paolo, will you say a few words?
Yes, thank you, George. I will just add a couple of words because I had the opportunity to be with you a few days ago. I would only like to underline the fact that LEN had quite a big challenge, which was to overcome the success of the 2002 European Championships here in Berlin. So we had a very high level comparison term. And the second challenge, which is of course the biggest of them all, and that is to provide the best conditions and the best attention to the athletes and the team's efforts. So I would just like to stress that the athletes are in fact in the center of our efforts and in the center of our attention. So I think, George, we should take the time of our fellow journalists to hear Katinka, to hear about her. Thank you.
Thank you, and ladies first, we'll start with Katinka. So, Velodrome is, as you know, a very large venue. A large venue, apparently we're a little bit lost in coming, but I'm sure that you will find your way because you have a lot of events. So we'll look at the shortest way to go from one event to the following one. So tell us how many events you intend to compete here, and what is your goal, aim by event. What do you want to win, and so on, if you were.
I'm entered in 10 individual events, and I probably will be swimming a relay. I'm pretty excited to see how I can do with many events, and I actually will be focusing on one race at a time and just trying to do my best. obviously I would like to swim my best, so hopefully I'm going to have some PBs and hope to see some medals also.
I think this is quite obvious that you win some medals. Tell us about the biggest challenge during the coming week. One session which is difficult, for instance. I'm sure you've made the planning already. So which session will be the toughest one for you?
Yeah, I'm going to have some sessions when I will be doubling or tripling, so I'm going to have some pretty tough sessions. Actually, the first leg will be pretty hard. I probably won't have time to go back all the way to the warm down pool, so I'm going to be swimming the 4 IM and the 200 backstroke. But I think I'm really happy to do what I do, so we'll see how it goes.
So you are going to show us why you are nicknamed the Iron Lady. So I'm sure that there are some questions for Katinka, please. It's your turn. Do not hesitate to ask questions. It's the right timing to do it now. Cécile.
Too many questions.
Cécile veut poser une question.
Hi, Céline from L'équipe. I'd like to know, what do you think about the venue?
I really like the venue. When I first walked into the competition pool, I got the feeling that I'm getting really excited. I love to walk in the first time in the competition pool and just try to imagine how it's going to be like when I'm going to be stepping on the block and start racing. So I'm definitely getting pretty excited, and I just can't wait the competition to start.
Thank you. There was another question.
Have you ever competed in 10 or more events in a championship?
No, this is the first time. But I've definitely been practicing it during the season. So I've been swimming a lot of events in many different competitions. Last year in Barcelona I swam 6 individual events, so I added a few more.
Oh, well, it seems easy for you because it lasts 7 days.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping for. That it's 7 days, so that shouldn't be that many. When the World Cup, I usually swim 12 in 2 days.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Some short course events, she swims a lot. Any other question for Katinka? So we'll refer over. Going from the velodrome, we're going back to the SSE pool, and with the famous 10-meter champion, the world champion, Hausding, who is the world champion, is Sascha Klein. He's the local hero because he's from Berlin. So, Patrick, the quite obvious question: how is the feeling to dive a European Championship in front of your home crowd?
I don't know yet, but I think it's going to be very exciting. I know my home pool for many years now. I'm practicing here since 1999, so 15 years already. Yeah, it will be a new experience, but a good experience. I'm sure about that, and I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, the concentration before the dives is very important. So I think you're not going to look at the spectators and to spot out your family. Yeah?
It's not like it's the first time to dive in front of a crowd, so I'm not looking for my friends or family while I'm diving. So about the competition, it won't be that different than other competitions. The only difference is that it's the home crowd, and nearly everyone is German, and I guess many of them know me and Sascha because we're the most successful divers of Germany the last years. So there will be a lot of pressure, but like I said, also that's not the first time to dive under pressure. So I'm just excited and hope to get some medals.
So which events are you entered, and which are your toughest opponents?
I'm diving in 5 events apparently. So it's 1 meter, 3 meter, 10 meter, and they're both synchro events, 3 meter and 10 meter. So I'm diving 5 of 6 possible events. That's a huge thing for me. Or I guess I'm the only one of the divers in all over Europe who's doing this. So I tried it in Budapest 2010 already and went back home with 5 medals. So I don't want to say that I'm going to do this again, because that was just like a dream, and all the divers in Europe are more concentrating on individual events, so that the overall quality of the events and of the divers in each event has increased very much, and that's why I'm not looking forward to win 5 medals again. The main thing for me is to get another gold medal with Sasha in platform synchro, because we won the European title 7 times in a row now, and we won 6 times in a row, and we want to do it the 7th time.
Thank you. Any questions from the floor, please? So if not, then thank you again to our 2 athletes for attending, and all what we can do is to wish them all of the best in the competition, because I'm quite sure that with Katinka entered in 11 events and Patrick entered in 5, they are the staccanoists of the sport, and you have a lot of opportunities to see them. Thank you for attending, and Roger's asking for the official picture. Thank you.
Thank you.